Hello, friends. My name is David Trotter. I'm the founder and publisher of Awakened Magazine, and I'm so excited to be with you today sharing more about Awakened Lifestyle Expo, which, as you can see, is Sunday, December 7th, 2025, right here in Costa Mesa, California. And we've just got an incredible day planned of Expo Marketplace with 40 vendors that are open from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And what we're doing is each day getting to know one of our exhibitors and what they're all about. So today I have Mayra Rath with me of Soul Science Hypnosis. Hi, Mayra.
Hi, David. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to see you. And for those of you who are watching, not only will we have those the vendors or exhibitors from 9:30 to 4, but we have 10 workshops from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Everything from yoga, breath work, sound bath, timeline jumping, crystal wisdom, psychic mediumship, somatic dance, somatic reparenting, just amazing lineup. And then in the evening, we'll clear out all of the exhibitors and turn it into a 300-seat venue with a whole evening experience with Sadi Simone, who you've seen on Gaia. He's also been on The Doctors. He has been on Big Celebrity Detox in the UK. Livia Devi is coming to us from Romania, where she'll be channeling the 7D Arcturian Council of Light. And Ken Lloyd is joining us from Florida. He'll be doing a light language healing experience, which is just tremendous. So anyway, you can check that all out. And let me put this on the screen if you don't know, which is, awakenedlifestyleexpo.com. That's where you can find tickets and all the information. But today is all about Mayra and what she's bringing. And so, Mayra, I'm really excited about you being an exhibitor with us. Tell us, first of all, who are you? What do you do? How are you serving the world?
Thank you. Well, for the last 26 years, I have been a past life regression therapist and specializing in past life regression therapy, as well as Dolores Cannon's QHHT Hypnosis. But lately, I've also been incorporating ET contact regression. I've been working with a lot of people that are having memories, very fragmented memories about having contact with extraterrestrials or aliens, and they can't quite tap into it. So this is a form of therapy that I'm working on now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is, for those who are not familiar with the process, what is the, people hear hypnosis and they're like, what's going, like the swinging, something clock or watch or something, right? It's much more in depth and focused on healing than it is some sort of weird performance. Tell us about that. Like, how does it help people?
Well, think about your fears, think about patterns and behaviors and where that might be coming from. Why do you react a certain way? Why do things trigger you? Phobias, fears, especially when they're not related to your current life, they're generally coming from another time. And you can experience a fear early on, very, very young. But sometimes lately, what's been happening is as people begin to awaken, and because of course all your lifetimes are happening simultaneously, what is happening is you are being triggered, and these fears and anxiety is an epidemic. It really is. And what the sorry, can you pause that part? Okay, I lost my train of thought.
No problem. We're live, Mayra, just so you know. Yeah, so you're good. There's no pause. Just be yourself. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Lost my train of thought, but basically, yes, these fears are coming from other lifetimes. So someone might come to me and say, out of nowhere, I just cannot get on an airplane, or out of nowhere, I'm feeling claustrophobic. So it just, past life regression can really tap in to a place where traditional therapy cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of 2 hours, we can tap into it, heal it, and move on from it.
Amazing. So you take them into a trance-like, hypnotic, meditative type state, and then how do you allow those experiences or memories to come up? What is that? How does that work?
Yeah. Well, think of it as if almost like you're falling asleep, but not quite asleep. So hypnosis, there's definitely a fear about can I get there? What if,
Mhm.
what if this doesn't work? And I will say that it's not guaranteed. You really need to, you're in control the entire time. So I can't help you unless you let me in. So having trust with your practitioner is critical, right? One of the things that I do is provide my clients with a pre-hypnosis audio prior to the session. It gets them used to my voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 20-minute guided meditation. And most of my clients start to actually drop into other realities, other lifetimes in a matter of 20 minutes. So I will say it is very, very easy, but you're just, unless you try it, you think it's difficult when it's not.
Mm-hmm. I hear you mentioning, obviously, the past life regressions. Oftentimes people will think about hypnosis regarding like quitting smoking or weight loss or overcoming phobias. Are those the things that people primarily come to you with, or are people more like, oh, I just want to explore what my past lives might have been? What are the reasons why people come to you most often?
Well, I am a certified hypnotherapist. So, yes, I used to do traditional hypnotherapy. I don't do that anymore. So, primarily, my practice focuses on spiritual hypnosis. So, we're dealing with, the quantum. I incorporate also light language during healing. So, I'm a light language channeler, and I have found that it is amazing when they are in a place where they're very, very relaxed. We're in the celestial realm with the client, and when I start to hear it in my head, it's go time. It's like there is a download coming in for them. So I've been able to incorporate a lot of different modalities just all in one. There's no right or wrong way. I've learned by many, many teachers, including Dr. Brian Weiss, Dolores Cannon, um, Yvonne Smith, who is now, she's been incredible the last 30 years doing extraterrestrial regression.
Mm.
And I think, I don't know, maybe soon she will retire. So perhaps that's why I'm receiving some of that clientele now. And it's been really, really incredible.
That
Quite
is awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. Tell me what you will be offering at your table there at Awakened Lifestyle Expo. People will walk into the room, they'll see all these different individuals, and they will unmistakably see Myra's amazing smile. I met Myra. I think we might have had a Zoom call about Awakened Magazine and then saw you at a couple of events. And I don't know, maybe people tell you this, but your presence is just amazing. It feels so warm and welcoming, and your amazing smile. I know people feel that way about you. And I will say, I don't know if this is always your uniform, but I have seen you in like these beautiful long dresses as well. Is that like your uniform? Like this is
Not a uniform. I just like flowy.
I don't mean uniform. You know what I mean?
But
Just like
I do recall you complimenting my dresses when I
yeah,
see
they
you
look great.
at expos. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, what will you be offering at Awaken Lifestyle Expo?
Yes, I will be offering $50 off a past life regression session. All that's required on that day is a deposit to hold your appointment. And I'm offering $60 off the advanced sessions, QHHT, and of course my own session that I have created over time called Soul Ascension. That's the one where I incorporate light language and Reiki, and it's just it's just a conglomerate of everything.
It's all the things. It's all
All
the
the
things Mayra Rath package.
Yes, exactly.
I love it. What
Yeah.
are you excited about? Like when you think about, I mean, this is our first one. I mean, this is
I'm
like,
so excited.
it's, yeah. I mean, what comes to your mind?
What comes to my mind is when I met you, okay, yeah, probably a couple years ago, and I have ran into you at other expos and seeing what you've done with the magazine, which is just beautiful. And
A year and a half, I will tell you, Myra. It has not been 2 years.
yeah, wow. And so look at you now, and Orange County really needs this.
Yes.
That is what I'm most excited about, is that Orange County needed something like this, an annual thing. And I know it's one day only, but I see this really growing and expanding to something way, way bigger. So I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is the vision, because I've lived in Orange County pretty much since 1991, and I just love the diversity of Orange County. It does have a little bit different vibe. There are some, unique expectations, even in terms of branding and quality and, unique experiences. And I have such a passion for people who are, they're doing yoga, or they've been they've checked out some yoga. They've done a little breath work. They've gone to a sound bath, and they're going, what did she just say? Extraterrestrial regression therapy? What? And then to kind of help them like have exposure to that and dabble in that makes me so excited. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Surprised how many people now are remembering.
Yeah.
It's really incredible.
Yeah. And what is the result in your client's life when they're having these memories that are coming up, whether it's from past lives or, ET contact or whatever it might be? What's the end result for them oftentimes?
So for past life regression, I would say, the higher self is always going to choose what's relevant. The higher self knows you and knows what you need in this moment. So they're going to show you a lifetime that's relevant. They may even show you where your hangups are coming from, where those behaviors are coming from. Now, for the other sessions where we're dealing with star family and star seeds, it's very emotional, very, very emotional for the client, because some of my clients, they think they're just coming in for a past life. And then all of a sudden they are on a spaceship and they are with their family. And it's very emotional because they have forgotten. And again, here's the higher self choosing what is relevant. Many are, they come in sometimes a little afraid. They're very familiar with my work because of the podcast. And they're like, I don't know if I really want to, tap into that. And then there it is, where the higher self is. You need to tap into them. Time for you to remember. So.
And I'm curious about the integration of that afterward. Like you leave the session and you're like, geez, I didn't even realize or know. Like, how do you help them process that?
Yeah. When they come to see me, there's a sense of stagnancy. They feel like, why am I here?
Mm-hmm.
So many people think that they have to be doing something. It's like, what is my purpose? And the beauty of this is learning what your purpose is, which is just be, just live, just love, and have compassion. Because especially those that are coming from other galaxies and planets, they hold codes, they hold a light that perhaps someone else doesn't. I'm not saying that they don't have a light within them. Of course they do, but it's different. And they are strategically placed. All of these star seeds are strategically placed around the globe on purpose to help Earth, to bring light. And that alone is so healing for people when they discover where they come from, and also a sense of belonging, because you might have siblings and a loving family, but I hear this all the time. I just feel awkward. I feel like I don't belong. I always felt different, and it's because you are, but it's not different in a bad way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Would you consider yourself a starseed?
Well, yes, I will say yes. Honestly, I think we all are. Okay. Because prior to, Earth and, inhabiting Earth, where were we? We were on other planets, other galaxies. So I do believe that there are souls that are celestial that, have never been in other places. But most most people that come to see me, and I have repeat clients. um I have this one particular session where it's a past life, and then I take you to the Akashic records, and you walk into the records with one of your spirit guides. It's really beautiful, and they have your records in front of you, and this is where I start to guide the questions. Show them a life where they were an animal. Show them a life. What was their hardest lifetime? What was their happiest lifetime? What was a lifetime where they had to hide who they were? What was their most influential life? And then I always say, show them a life on another planet or another realm. And most of the people that are going into the records with me see themselves somewhere else on another planet. So that's why I say that. I think we've all been somewhere.
Amazing. All right. So people can find you, as it says, soulsigns.net. So they can book a session with you, but also if they come to the expo, obviously they can get a bit of a discount. Mayra, you mentioned your podcast. Tell us about that just a little bit.
Yes, I'm so excited. It is, oh my gosh, I didn't know anything about podcasting, and here my guides are like, do it, do it. So over time, it was just like, what does this button do and what does that? It's a very personal project for me because, it's just me and the client is giving me permission to share. Certain things need to be edited out or corrected. So I started it probably 2.5 years ago. It's now in 82 countries. And let's see, 82 countries. And I get probably between 85 to 9,000 downloads a month. And it has allowed my practice to go global.
Yeah.
And I'm working with people all over the world. I just adjust the timing. So I'm working early morning, maybe early morning, sometimes 7 a.m. to do a session on someone in Australia, right? So it has been just amazing to work with so many people and how the podcast has reached out.
But what's the name of the podcast? Just so people hear it.
Yes, it is Past Lives with Mayra Rath.
All right. Past Lives with Mayra Rath, of course, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all the things. What were you were gonna say something else?
Yes. So I was gonna say that about maybe 6 months ago, I received another message from my guides to start a second podcast. And they wanted me to make it all about starseeds. Okay. Not Earth lives. We want you to focus on the lifetimes on other planets, other realms. So that one is called the Starseed Collective Podcast. I'm having so much fun. This is where you get to hear, binge back-to-back sessions from Arcturians and Pleiadians and Greys and Reptilians, and some of the I've also helped some of my clients discover that they have had experiences with abduction, and through hypnosis, we are taken back on the ship to learn what is happening. Wow. And yeah, so they do have hybrid children. So I have some sessions about that. And some of my clients have actually met their hybrid children while under hypnosis. So it's very vast, and I'm glad that I heard that message, and I just kind of took it and ran with it.
Awesome. And I assume they can find both those podcasts through your website, soulsigns.net. So let's just point everybody there. And of course, I'll put that link in the description of this video when it goes to replay. Mayra, any closing thoughts you have for us?
I'm just really excited to meet people, and really, really excited for Awakened Lifestyle Expo. I think it's exactly what Orange County needed, and yeah, I'm just really happy to be a part of it.
All right. As you can see, you can get tickets at awakenedlifestyleexpo.com. And to get in the marketplace, it's $5 to just get in and enjoy all the great vendors. If you use the discount code SPECIAL, SPECIAL special, it's $5 off. So it's free. Or you can use that discount code to upgrade to daytime workshops are $50 to access all 10. And if you want to go to the evening session, which is going to be just explosive, amazing, that's $50. Or if you want the whole day, it's $75. Some sound baths in Orange County are $75. So I'm just telling you, this is a good deal. So check it out, awakenedlifestyleexpo.com. Mayra, and it's going to be good to see you at the event. And I'm excited for people to be able to learn about you and connect with you. So thanks for being with us.
Thank you, David.